Hey everybody, it's Chugga Conroy. Welcome back to more Pokemon Black 2 and White 2. Continuing on our adventures through Unova a second time, we just gotta go outside of town for this next point. I have to admit, I'm recording this video for somewhat of a selfish reason. My luck in the last day has been nuclear. It's been ridiculous. So, I started playing the Teal Mask last night, and in the span of one night, I found a shiny Nosepass, a shiny Lotad, and a shiny Phantump without even hunting for them. Then I woke up this morning and had a shiny Sudowoodo in Pokemon Sleep, and then I did some multiplayer stuff in Scarlet and Violet and found a shiny Ghastly without even trying. So yeah, I want to play this today because I want to see if anything else happens. I'm at 5 shinies in 24 hours without even trying. I have to know, the Hidden Grotto and Abundant Shrine. Yeah, it's a Pokeball. Damn, it is a Pokeball. I don't know if you could hear it in the recording, but Tim just let out a massive fart, and at the exact moment he did, I picked up a gooey mulch. Let's see, a Pokemon outbreak on Route 3. It's always Route 3. I've gotten Route 3 3 separate times now. Well, that's just fine. There's nothing new at Abundant Shrine during the post-game. I just really wanted to check to see if I got the Vulpix, because I'm still trying to do that quest, and I haven't had any luck with getting the Hippopotas or the Hippowdon. On that note, there is a new swarm encounter here on Route 13 that I actually do care about since those two. Swellow. Notably, this can come holding a Charty Berry to reduce damage from a super effective rock-type move. It's only a 5% chance of finding it, but I'm noting it because this item is incredibly hard to find without maxing out Join Avenue. Opelucid City's next. There was seriously nothing in all of that stretch other than just boring swarm encounters. I was just reminded of Iris. Yes, the champion, that Iris. Yay, I did it, Haxorus, thank you. I won because of you. Well done, Iris. What do you want to talk to me about, Grandpa? Yes, I was thinking about the past. I traveled all over the world looking for a successor. I even went to remote places such as the Village of Dragons. The Village of Dragons is Iris's hometown, and up to this point, it had only been mentioned in the anime. That's where I met you, Iris. Yep, I was the strongest. Yes, I was surprised. You were one with your Pokemon and battling with so much joy. Just watching you made me smile. Your opponents felt disappointed by their defeat, but at the same time, they enjoyed the battle. It was completely natural for me to decide I wanted to make you my successor. I'm so glad I came to Unova. There are many different people and so many different Pokemon. And you know what? In the Village of Dragons, people take living alongside Pokemon for granted. I was surprised some people in Unova didn't think that way. I found your reactions to be a breath of fresh air. And as a condition to leave the Village of Dragons, you wanted to broaden your experiences and become the champion. So as I promised, I've been training you as a trainer and as a gym leader. An order directly from Alder came as I was training you. Alder was smiling though. He lost to N and retrained himself. He asked me to help him with his special training, but it was ghastly. He wanted to become an immense obstacle for you, the new champion. For that alone, he pushed himself incredibly hard. Alder was really, really strong. And even when I felt a bit weak, he encouraged us. He said that even when their backs are against the wall, my Pokemon have an intense look in their eyes. So that's why I won. But I feel like I still have a lot to learn. Don't forget that feeling. And now, if I may change the subject, when you came to Opelucid City, I gave you those clothes, right? You are the champion now. It's all right to dress up a little. Are these new clothes? Okay, I'll change into them right now. Right in front of him. Wow, it's such a flowing dress. What is important is your mental preparation as the champion, Iris. When I was little, Pokeballs didn't exist yet. Sometimes Pokemon would run away from awful trainers who didn't try to understand them. But you were fine, right? I can tell. Your Haxorus loves you very much. I've already decided. I know what kind of champion I will be. There's a myth in Sinnoh that says the reason why Pokemon jump out is because they want to thank people. I'm sure that we and Pokemon have helped each other and enriched the world since ancient times. These memories have been engraved in each Pokemon's heart. So I want Pokemon and people to get closer and closer. As the champion, I will tell that to everybody. Good. If anyone can do it, you can. I wonder what kind of champion she'll become. I definitely got the vibe that she was having fun and it was infectious during her battle. Heck, even her battle theme gave that vibe. If you wish, I can teach your Pokemon the strongest dragon type attack. Would you like your Pokemon to learn that move? It's time for us to level up in a sense. Jade is trying to learn Draco Meteor. So here's the thing. Draco Meteor is 140 power, but we lose 2 stages of special attack by using it. Generally, if you're gonna use this move, I would recommend only having 1 special attack in your moveset. The Flamethrower is good, it just hasn't come in handy a lot. Flygon's got a base attack stat of 80, which is not horrible or anything though, but I think that generally Draco Meteor could just be our nuke when we don't know what else to do, and for the rest of the battle we can rely exclusively on physical moves. And heck, if we change our mind, we can infinitely relearn this as many times as we like. Drayden will teach it to any dragon that you have. Draco Meteor's power is exceptional, but using it lowers the user's special attack stat. There's a lot of misinformation about Drayden here around the internet that I've seen. A lot of people claim that you merely need to beat Drayden for this. The city's iced over and he's outside of his house, not able to teach you this move until the main story is over. I came back here checking after like every cutscene to see if he would teach me Draco Meteor yet, and he never would until I'd entered the Hall of Fame. Back in Undella Town, we're going off to Humilau City. And this is officially where the cool stuff begins, and we begin making dents in all of those plots that we were introduced to. Already, right? Yeah, we were blazing through these areas, getting that. A lot of stuff that we've already seen is pretty cool. I don't know what I'm saying. I came in here at a different time so you can see that there's Basculin swimming around at this time of the day. There's some other times where you can see Frillish and a few other things. What I didn't realize is right up here, you. Yeah, you want to, oh, there's a Mantine. Her wanting to see a poison barb on a Pokemon is a side quest, and I never knew that that was the case. I thought it was just flavor text, and I'm like, no, I'm not equipping a poison barb. Even as a lover of poison types, that makes no sense. Why would I do that? Turns out you want to. Here, Strutley. Careful not to poke your rib out when you're flying. Wow, Braviary has a poison barb. Good going. I think you can use this well too. The black sludge is leftovers for poison types only, but other Pokemon will get poisoned if they're holding it. It's a good item to trick onto your opponent. FYI, I'm the first fan of Roxy. Yeah, well, I'm the first fan of Billy Joe. Let's fight to the death. First of all, oh man, my face is stuck in this inaccurate signboard. Say cheese, 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna look like a fool. It's lonely talking to myself. That was certainly a thing. You know what? It's just like when you hear the jingle and the Photo Man from Earthbound comes down from the top of the screen and you know it's coming. The Faceboard Memorial Medal! My face died. Inside of this house, walk with her dear Mienfoo. What if we poke it out? Hey you, Pikachu! What are you doing? I can understand very well that my Mienfoo is so cute that you want to take it out, but you can't do that. It's dangerous outside. Will you take responsibility if my Mienfoo gets hurt? Please walk inside the room. How about no? Hey! I don't want to do this anymore. You yelled at me. What? You're not gonna say you will quit in the middle of walking my cute Mienfoo? Quit. Oh my, what's the matter with you? It looks like my cute Mienfoo still wants to walk. In that case, I can't give you a thankful gift, but if you change your mind, I wouldn't mind asking you to walk my Mienfoo again. She won't do this again for the rest of the day. You're locked out, but tomorrow she'll have forgiven you by then. Hey, thanks to you, the guest rooms are all full. This is the guy who wanted to rent out his home by saying that the champion once visited here. He really did it. Inside of this house, if the sound of the bell at Celestial Tower on Route 7 reaches this room, we can be happy. I heard such a rumor. Can I ask you a favor? Will you ring the bell for my wife? You're so nice. It'd be great if the world was full of more people like you. To choose this place for our honeymoon, that's the man I chose. With a new objective from that guy, let's help him out. Go to Mr. Alton City. Here we are, Celestial Tower. You came here at the request of a couple in Humilau City, didn't you? No need to reply. If you want to ring the bell, you'll have to battle with me. Stalking me, I see. This is... okay, yeah, a little weird. So, her name, Jan, right there, I want you to remember that. Electivire versus Magmortar, we gotta do this. I can't run from this fight. I want to warn you that if my performance last time was any indication, post-game difficulty ramps up pretty quick. No! Pfft, that's no fair. I want to teach McFly Earthquake and I can't. Oh. Stay out there. I was gonna say, post-game difficulty ramps up pretty darn quickly, wouldn't you say? Don't underestimate it. Oh, where are you at? That was such a good comeback, dude! Okay, you can rest now. You're gonna get intimidated right here anyway. I'm not going to stick you out there against an Arcanine. Arcanine's coloring looks weird, like it's faded or something. We'll go Pignati, because you're probably just gonna use a fire type move. Extreme Speed is probably your other move. I don't see you having anything psychic or ground type. Maybe you have Roar. Extreme Speed, yep, called it. You'll get hurt by the Rocky Helmet. You have middling stats all over the place. I'll do a head smash! That's not quite a third of my health, but this will be. You've done so much damage to yourself. By the time that I got to you, you were basically already done. Critical hit. Not that I needed it. Ooh. Chandelier, not useful with Blaze, but your speed's also not the greatest, so I'm gonna stay out and just hope for the best. Yes, no. Oh, it was such a good plan. Some of my moves are 90% accurate. I just gotta live with that fact. Jaden! Jaden animations. I'll use a surf on you. Solar Beam. Why do you have Solar Beam? Really, why do you have Solar Beam? It's terrifying. It's enough. Chandelure ain't gonna do anything to us. Never considered it before, but with a move like that, Chandelure would be devastating on a Sun team, in addition to all the benefits it already sees. Win or lose, I'm a waitress, so I'm making minimum wage, and thus I'm a loser. I'm kidding, no. I actually really appreciate people who are in food service. I really do. Like, they are necessary jobs for society to exist, and it bothers the crap out of me that, like, you know, as a society, we really just don't appreciate people in food service, or retail employees even, like, nearly enough. So when I say that, I'm more so talking about how lame it is that people work the hardest jobs they've ever worked in their lives, and they get minimum wage for it, and just a bunch of thankless lip service from everyone. Up on the second floor, I'm invincible now, because I'm full of hate! It looked like you hit McFly in the crotch, and he even jumped up right when you hit him. Your name is Isle. Oh. Down! They're both down! A big, bulky, normal type. Let's try out our new toy. That looks awesome. Just looking up in the sky and seeing a streak across it, that didn't do nearly enough. Can we claw you for the rest of the health? I forget if your physical or special defense is higher. I just know you're really freaking bulky. Milk drink, no! Don't do this to me! I lived through the great battle of Whitney's Mill Tank of 99. I don't need this. It's okay, I'll just get a critical hit, right? Just give me a critical hit. I can outpace the damage. You just keep on doing that over and over again, no matter how many times I seem to hit you. Oh, no, not a critical hit. Would you just die? No, that's not a critical hit. Am I slowly making headway on this? I didn't think I was, because it looked like I wasn't the first time. But it is getting closer and closer each time, and that variance is so big I don't think it's a damage range. We are. See ya. That's right, we can't force Pokemon to battle out of hatred. Why? How come? All I wanted to do was raise the same Pokemon as he did and battle together. Not hearing the peal of the bell means no happily ever after. If we keep it from ringing, then those two will never find happiness. That's why I can't let you go one step further. Do you people have no lives? You stalked this enough. Your name's Lana. You stalked them enough. You have 5 Pokemon, holy crap. You stalked them enough to know, like, what they were doing, and when they asked someone to ring this bell for them, and camped out in front of these stairs, all to prevent this from happening. Do you people have no lives? Shell Smash, let's go it. Let's see if I can outspeed a Weavile with this. So you're doing Night Slash, you get a critical hit. I don't know if I could outspeed a Weavile specifically, but it'll be a fun experiment. Let's try it. Nope. Damn, I'm just so low leveled compared to everyone else that it's really starting to become hard. I don't even have my full team on me. I chose to go in with only 5 Pokemon, and I'm sort of regretting that decision with how tough these battles are on the up and up. Brick. Swords it. Perfect. Set up on turns where it makes absolutely no sense to do so. Should have switched out. Chop you in half. Pignati grows level 61's got 222 HP, like a little thing like that. Vanilluxe, nice. Just more things that I can sweep on through. Ice cream doesn't weigh very much. It'll make you fat though. You're doing, I didn't think it could get any worse than the Swords Dance though, but man, you're doing Hail. Is there an ice type gym leader named Haley? Because if not, there really should be. That'd be a good name. Really good name. Sheer cold! It's not very effective, my ass. Whoa! Dude, when I was like, ice cream will make you fat, I didn't think it would quite kill you. I didn't think it'd kill you that fast. McFly, can you handle this, please? I hope we don't have another loss on our hands, thankfully. Okay, good. We got 3 Pokemon left to win this battle with, and she's just down to her last 3 right now. Level 59, at least we're leveling up fast. The whole scaling experience thing means that we're gonna catch up pretty quickly. Mamoswine. So you're ground type. I'm gonna predict you go for the Earthquake this turn. Aiden, you can probably handle this. Mamoswine's speed is not too impressive. Earthquake, yep. I got a lot of health. Probably take some. You got 130 attack. Oh God, no. That wasn't even a crit. That was not even a crit. I'm caught between loving Mamoswine and seeing this is a good example of why it's good. I keep raising my voice in the middle of sentences because I keep getting caught off guard by things. It's just how intense these battles are getting. That wasn't a one-hit KO. All right, here's what I'm feeling. We'll pop a Hyper Potion now and hope that you go for a Stone Edge or something that's not going to inherently beat me in one shot. Earthquake, never mind. I have a crazy idea that might just work. I'm gonna swap in Jade. Jade's speed stat is certainly higher than Vaporeon's. I know that much at least. If you go for Earthquake, Stone Edge, okay, that's fine. If you went for Stone Edge, I was fine too. I can take that hit, and if I'm faster, I can claw you for that little last bit of— No, you have Ice Shark! Ugh! You people! What is wrong with you? Get a life! Stop stalking little girls that are just trying to help a dude out. If you don't outspeed this, I'm gonna lose. Brick. I do outspeed, okay. I got all the type coverage in the world. My damage has not been that impressive lately, but with any hope, your last two Pokemon are actually something I can handle. Cryogonal! You got ice moves, you got steel moves, you have nothing else. We'll just brick you. Shoot! You freaking asses! What is this? You're using Pokemon I love and making me hate them. Don't do that. Lapras, okay. I think you can't do much to me except for Sheer Cold. Thunder Punch. How fitting that she's using Sheer Cold with all the heartbreak going on here. Do Thunder Punch, get Blizzard. All these attacks are so well timed with his hopping. I couldn't time it that well even if I tried. That was freaking intense, and it wasn't even the final match that we gotta deal with today. What? Can it be love is even stronger than hatred? Have you ever watched an anime? People who don't give any love shouldn't ask for any from people or Pokemon. I desperately need to heal. I'm gonna go back down and get the 6th member of my team because this is just too much. If the last battle is anything close to that, which will probably be even harder, I don't stand a chance. I can feel it. This will be the match. This is the match where we pull off the lasagna sweep. Let's friggin' do it. Oh God, we have to fight a maid. I can't believe those 3 down there lost. Even so, you're not getting past me. You're fighting for that couple, and I'm fighting for myself. You know which is stronger, right? 2 is more than 1, my girl. Your name is Tiffany. Tammy, close enough. Their name, the first letters of their name together spell out jilt, which is a word that I'd never heard of and had to look this up. It means somebody who callously discards their lover. In Japanese, they spell out the word for ex-girlfriend. So kind of nice. I'm not going to waste my shot here. We want to go with McFly for this, because you only have flying and steel moves most likely, as well as entry hazards, which you're probably going to lay down this turn, aren't you? No. I thought I'd fought enough Skarmory in my day to know that that's what you were gonna go for. The question is, how much damage could a Thunder Punch really do to your hard metal ass? Let's see. Quite a lot, actually. X-Scissor? You taught a Skarmory X-Scissor when it knows Drill Peck. Or when it can know Drill Peck. I don't know that you necessarily do know Drill Peck, but that's kind of amazing. I don't think I've ever seen an X-Scissor Skarmory in my life. I guess I would deal with Psychic types, though, but that's not really hard to deal with. Ferrothorn. Power Whip's a pretty strong move. We'll go Pignati for this, even if he's gonna make physical contact, and even if you do weigh quite a lot. Still, times 6 damage is times 6 damage, not gonna pass that up. God, okay. This whole setup reminds me of Scott Pilgrim and how you have this allegiance of evil exes that are all banding together with nothing better to do in their lives other than just prevent like their ex from being happy. Iron Barbs, Curse. That's totally fine. That's what you do. Ferrothorn's another Pokemon I like that I'm not liking that I have to fight it because it can have things like Power Whip and Gyro Ball, and it's pretty damn good at those. It's not strictly a wall. That gets me close to a 3rd HP. I'm noticing that I keep getting close to a 1/3 of my health, but I never quite get there. A 1/3 of my health right now is 84. Steelix has got a boatload of defense, and I'm not in... I'm gonna go Aiden. Steelix barely hits for any damage. The Onix family is super underwhelming as attackers, and it's really sad. I wish they were better. If we made a larger evolution of Steelix, it probably would consume the entire planet, though, so I don't think they're gonna do that. We'll go Surf. Aiden might go down, but I just have to blow on you to finish you after this. Yep. Earthquake. That's a shame. This seems like the perfect opportunity. I'm gonna send out Lasagna. I'm gonna take advantage of the fact that I have Sturdy and all I have to do is blow on you. Your defense is irrelevant in the situation. We do a Shell Smash. Finally getting the setup that I've dreamed of. Please do not have a Weavile or an Excelgor or some crap like that in the last lot of your party. You know, Kurt. Color me intrigued. Color me intrigued. I can do another setup. I can do another one. I can do another one. I can do another one. I'm gonna be a +4 across the board. What now? Do another curse. Do another curse. I want to go all the way to +6. Stone Edge. Okay, no, I can't do that. But this is turning out great. This is turning out amazing. Skarmory had an entry hazard. It wouldn't have been possible. I need a 100% accurate move. Yeah, 100 accuracy. Let's do that. Rock Slide is a great move. Accuracy is just not what I'm looking for right now. And all I gotta do is do 1 damage. We get a level. No, we don't get a level up for that. Bisharp. Your Dark Steel type, you'll take normal damage from X Scissor. Let's do it! Do it, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it. I know you got a lot of defense. It doesn't matter, it doesn't matter, it doesn't. No, it does matter, no. Why can't I get anything going? I know I'm low level, but I'm at +4 for God's. This is what I was talking about. I told you that there was a whole thing that something that factors into damage that you might not realize right away is actually your level, and if there is a massive level disadvantage, you just will not be able to do full damage to your opponent, even if your stats are buffed all the way. It's sort of a way of dissuading you from going all in on buffing and items and doing pure low level runs. It's sadly working quite effectively against me right now. My strategies are sound, it's just we don't have the stats to back it up. We will if we keep getting to level 60 though. Metagross! We'll do Dig. Earthquake cannot come soon enough, man. We're still using Dig and we're this far in. Just doing Meteor Mash. It's nothing too terribly threatening. Whoa! Jay don't need to set up or any of that bullcrap. You had Escavalier on your team. Okay, I thought it was Excelgor for a second. I just read it. That's amazing. She didn't even need to freaking do any of that crap. She's just showing up freaking Lasagna over here like it's nothing. This is resisted, but your special defense is low. Apparently it's not that low, damn. I thought that would at least be better. Iron Head. Okay, we'll do the Dig. Down we go. Do the Dipping Bird all the way to... Gosh, imagining Jade doing Dig while doing the whole Dipping Bird thing, it just reminds me of Ed from Ed, Ed, and Eddie going, I'm a woodpecker, except with dirt. I'm sorry, Jade, no one should have that be the last thing they hear before they actually pass out in battle. Harmony's got Heat Wave. She is the perfect technician for this as long as she can hit a 90% accurate move, which we've not been hitting a lot lately. Yeah! Bringing Harmony along was the right call. Thank you. Thank you, girl. You are enough. You are enough. You are enough. You're level 60. What? How can this be? How could you try harder for someone else? I see. We're only thinking of ourselves. We sure weren't thinking about the Pokemon at our sides, were we? Get a life, you people. All of this to stop a girl from ringing a friggin' bell. Gave everyone some nice heaping helpings of milk to get their health back up. We have arrived. Destination is on your right. A mysterious presence can be felt here. Check the surrounding area. And coming up here, we've solved another mystery. The Lake Trio. I'm ready. Mesprit! Every trio has that one Pokemon that's in the middle, Mesprit being a mix of attack and defense. It's sort of a worse version of its defensive counterpart, while being too slow to even really count as an attacker by comparison. It's outclassed to be sure, and it's not made a whole lot better by the fact that Psychic is just such a middling type. It's not like Mesprit's got a lot of interesting resistances or is effective against a lot of Pokemon, no. It just kind of takes neutral damage from everything while doing neutral damage to everything itself. It's certainly consistent, if nothing else, no pronounced weaknesses, but not really anything going for it either. She's just kind of there. Against Mesprit, I am desperate to catch a legendary Pokemon in a quick ball. And I remain desperate. I'm not going to get that copy. You can't copy throwing a Pokeball, that's against the law. Future Sight. I got all the special defense in the world. I brought the Slayer of Gods himself. He has slain multiple gods at this point. We'll go for an Ice Beam. I don't know that you know You're doing copycat. You're really doing copycat. You're gonna use... I'm immune to that. You can't do that to me. You can't flip buses. Come on. I'll start chucking balls at this point. What would be nice? Oh, a heal ball is the perfect thing to have you in, but I only have one of them. Let's do it! It's now or never. One, two, three. Oh, no! I really thought it was going to happen for a sec. Future Sight's a psychic move that'll hit you a few turns later. The damage on it is typeless, as it would just be a worse version of psychic otherwise. This assures that they can't just switch out to a dark type and immunize it. I think it was psychic on its debut, which made it just such a worthless move. I did not like it. I did not like it at all in its debut. I thought it was a super cool idea for a move. It just wasn't all that useful before. One, two, three. You want to come with me, but you're just barely fighting yourself. Also, I have snot in my mouth after that sound. Ew. Ugh. I was sick for like 2 weeks, and man, like I could not believe just how awful it was that. So, Black 2 White 2 have got a lot of legendaries in them. I think that you can see that pretty clear as day right now. I want to just put this into perspective. This game has 25 legendary Pokemon battles in it in total. And it sold 8.5 million copies. If we assume that everyone got to the post-game and did these battles, that would mean that just from this game alone, 26,000 people played this game and found a shiny legendary without trying. And I think about how often that has to happen across all the games and how there's tens of thousands of people that have gotten shiny legendaries without even trying, at full odds and everything. It's never happened to me even once. I was kind of hoping that maybe today would be the day with everything I was telling you earlier. But I've never been so lucky. 1, 2, 3! I was even holding down in B. I know that doesn't do anything. I'm always the one to quell those rumors and tell people that doesn't do anything, and then I always get people that are like, but it worked for me. No! Oh, wow, going for the Future Sight combo. The average god was the one that we had to look out for and was the one that you couldn't handle. Harmony, you get out there. You can do a good job holding it off. I'm gonna mix things up, go for a Great Ball. Zero! The expected result. What are you copycatting? Extra sensory. Are you copycatting yourself? How did that work? I thought you only copycatted the opponent's move. I'm still learning new things about exactly how moves interact with certain situations. In Generation 1, you almost never see like a wild Pokemon with counter, but if a wild Pokemon counters you, they can counter attack what was used on your last turn in a previous battle. The game remembers that. It's weird. It's probably just one of those situations that never came up during QA testing, so they didn't know that the game would know that. I would have assumed the move would have just failed like it would in any later game though, but nope, in Gen 1, you can counter from a battle before the battle that you fought. I wonder if that's, I wonder if battle simulators have that in there. I would imagine not, because that'd be incredibly cheap, but technically it is the rules of Gen 1 if they want to be accurate. Thought I'd try the old Pokeball a couple times. No such luck. It's been a lot of turns. Go for the timer ball. 1, 2, 3. Crunch, not Kalik. Aww. It was making its head look all around when it was doing that. That's cute. That got close. Let's try it again. 0. Gonna need to have some more turns to make that consistent, I think. Let's do a psychic. That, yes! It's a good amount of health. It's looking real pretty for the catching. Go in timer ball again. 1, 2, 3, yeah! Harmony! Only got one God Slaying under your belt, but who knows, maybe you'll catch up someday. When Mesprit flew, people learned the joy and sadness of living. It was the birth of emotions. Can't nickname you, you're one of a kind. Even a god stood in our way from ringing this friggin' belt. Mesprit, are you one of his exes too? What did I do? What did I do? Is this number of battles? Pedaling legend! I'm still getting biking medals after all this time. When in doubt, check the description. Copycat. The user mimics the move used immediately before. It's because I was throwing a Pokeball, its own move was last move used when that would normally never come up in a regular battle. That's interesting. What are you? Oh, you. As for the sound of the bell, I don't think I've heard it yet. What? Did they say such things at the Celestial Tower? Well, putting that aside, here, this is a thank you gift. All of that for one revive. I wish for their happiness. Lady, you're a wonderful person. You can do things for others. If a person rings the bell, the sound should reach here. Maybe he's just really freaking good at making out and they can't live without it, and so they've dedicated their lives to making sure that no one else gets to have them if they can't. That's what I'm going with. That is all for now. Next time on Pokemon Black 2 and White 2, we're gonna begin heading toward Victory Road. See you guys then.